This is a Buck in the Odds video.
This is an ideal stand. We are sitting on an elevated position with miles of landscape out in front of us to glass. Well, this is one of those stands where we pretty much figured out where the coyote would come from. As usual, we were wrong. He came for where he wanted to come from.
You know what he did? He tried to sneak us and he tried to roll right down underneath this hill, didn't he?
Yeah. The reason why I saw him was I heard him in the rocks.
Really?
He was like within 20 yards,
How
dude.
did you go or something?
When I first seen him, I did. He was already on the run. I think I got your shot on tape.
He tried to beat us, he didn't do it.
Is he done?
He's still sitting there. Okay, this will do it. This is where we had our mojo critter set up, and me and Uriah were sitting up there just above that little lone pine tree, and we were blended in real well. Basically what happened is he rolled around the edge of this hill right here, got right underneath us, and we couldn't see him until he was right there. Then he took off on a dead run, but things worked out for us. You can tell by the veins sticking out of my temple, this is a big old Colorado Mountain Coyote. Bucking the odds and making it happen. Classic Colorado Coyote country.
On this particular stand, we were driving our truck up a small draw when we spotted two coyotes bedding on the south side of a hill. We decided to continue driving out of their sight. After parking, we quietly walked to the next draw to the north of the bedded coyotes. Once we were set up, we began to call. Both coyotes came in. Shortly after Uriah caught the first coyote in the camera, the second coyote came over the hill off camera. I was afraid to move since the second coyote was staring straight at me. I finally had to make a move on the first coyote. You will hear me attempting a second shot with my shotgun on the second coyote, but he was quickly out of range. Notice how this coyote's hackles are up. She definitely saw us, but she couldn't quite figure out what the two blobs on the hill were. She decided to get up to a higher vantage point and take one last peek at us.
Is there another one?
Finding a coyote with your eyes is much easier than finding it through the viewfinder. Uriah was having trouble spotting the second coyote through the camera.
I just can't seem to catch a break. We're trying to get some of these coyotes on video, so we come out to this open country, hoping we could see them a little bit before they come in. Get adjusted, get the camera behind us. We just happened to drive up this little road. Typical situation, two coyotes were sitting on the back side of the hill with the wind at their back, so they could smell anything behind them and see anything in front of them. We thought the gig was up, but we drove a little ways up the road, snaked around the back side of the hill they were laying on, started the Fox Pro up, put it on canine puppies, and it wasn't 30 seconds they come running around the hill. And it was pretty tough because where they popped up, they were probably 60-70 yards, and because we're sitting on this blonde grass, we stick out quite a bit. Well, as the one circled around this hill trying to get downwind of us, Uriah was able to stay on him pretty well with the camera, but it got so far around us that Uriah was about to break his back trying to stay on him, and I shot him with a shotgun as he poked his head over the hill. A lot of people think we're crazy carrying these shotguns in this open country for coyote, but here's proof in the pudding. Nailed him about 30 yards right on top of the hill. He just barely poked his head up over the hill, and I didn't even have to be that good a shot. Pretty much just pointed at him and pulled the trigger, and everything turned out. Got us a nice little female here, so this will be a lot less pups terrorizing these cattle next year.
Who is the man? Last minute of the day. Come in doing a chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Well, it's the 1st of November. Me and hunting partner Lance is up here hunting coyotes. We're not really in eastern Colorado on these hunts. We're kind of in the mountain area. Actually, probably central Colorado. We've noticed the dogs up here seem to be humongous compared to the ones we kill out east. Well, this is the last stand of the day. We're just about giving up. I was taking my gloves off. Lance was pulling his face mask off. Was just about to wrap things up, and this guy came in to pay us a visit. He's an older, smarter dog, I believe. He didn't stick around too long. He kind of came in, checked us out, and was on his way out, and fortunately got lucky and hit him.
Pick him up, Uriah.
I can. This thing is a pig. Beautiful white belly. Already starting to get their winter fur. You just can't ask for more excitement. Right now, everybody else is in the mountains elk hunting, and here we are out here messing with these little critters.
Join our new hunting forum. Share and learn valuable hunting techniques at www.buckingtheodds.com. Mojo Outdoors. It ain't magic if it ain't mojo. All the camouflage worn in this video was provided by King's Camo. The cool hats worn in this video were provided by Doug and Nick's Game Face Gear. Type in Bucking the Odds in the YouTube search engine and watch all of our videos. Special thanks to Big Smith's Music, www.bigsmithband.com.